Итак, друзья, готовы к продолжению мероприятия? Я думаю, все готовы. Следующая тема выступления – экосистема мост. Или как мы поддерживаем стартапы в создании глобальной компании. И сейчас на эту сцену мы приглашаем сооснователя и управляющего партнера Most Ventures, сооснователя bussines-angel Club. Ваши аплодисменты. Алим Khamitov. Прошу, встречайте.
Добрый день. Еще раз спасибо большое, что вы здесь. Спасибо большое, что вы участвуете, нетворкитесь. У нас небольшая другая там тема была заявлена в приложении про стартап-экосистему, про ее обзор, но немножко переиграли, но в принципе про Центральную Азию также расскажу вам сегодня. Я на самом деле хотел презентовать на английском, для того, чтобы в некой степени повысить, наверное, даже уровень нашего мероприятия, потому что я знаю, что мне несколько международных гостей, которые присутствуют в зале, они слушают. Я хотел, чтобы они услышали вот эти месседжи, которые мы им как мост и как экосистема хотим донести. Поэтому я перейду на английский и уверен, что у нас здесь достаточно профессиональная, прокачанная аудитория, вы все поймете. Okay, so let's start. So again, my name is Alim, I'm from Most. So I would love to give a short background on how we come up with the ecosystem that we're building now. So basically, we as the Most have been existing for more than 10 years. We started in 2011, and actually we started with our partners since we really felt that we need some community. We need other entrepreneurs so we can get and share knowledge, expertise, make the deals together and partnerships. So we created the Young Entrepreneurs Club, and mostly we did education, networking. This was the first stage in our history. In 2011, we were lucky that we got a partner, the university, which gave us the space, and we became the real incubator. So we got the co-working space, and we started to provide education, mentorship, and other things that I will also mention a little bit later. The third stage. What is interesting, for many years, from 2011 till 2015, I have met so many startups that asked us for the money. They asked for the funds, but we couldn't. We were saying that we're the incubator. We don't have resources to invest. So sometimes we call it this is a missed opportunity for us since we helped them that we couldn't invest it. But in 2020, finally, we have grown and we created the fund. Most Venture Fund, and we created the club, which I will also mention later, and how we support startups. And where we are heading in the next year or 2 years, I think we are going to have our own final, complete Most ecosystem, where any startup, depending on his stage, depending on his needs, he can find something and we can support him. So we call it the Most ecosystem. We usually, when we talk with the startups, we start from the simple thing. We are not talking actually even about the product, about the team. Yes, it's crucial, it's important, but we also usually ask just one of the first questions, why you do this. So basically it's about the mission. So we, I think organically, have come up with this mission that we'd love to create the ecosystem for tech entrepreneurs, investors, corporations, and what we'd like to give them, we'd love to give them education, infrastructure. We truly believe in community. Since most it's about community, we cannot know everything. We truly believe in people, so create community, we accelerate them, and we scale them. So, when we created this, when we come up with this mission, we were asking ourselves, what will be the best way to do this? How we can support our startups, and finally, what we usually say simply was, where is our unicorn? Where is the unicorn from Central Asia? Where is this success story? So in order to implement our mission, in order to implement this support, we ask ourselves. So the answer was, for us, venture capital. So basically, if you take it in terms of terms, what venture capital most investors are going to say, yes, it's a high risk with a potential high returns. This is a kind of official statement, right? But what we truly believe, we're talking about the venture capital, and we're saying that venture capital is voting for future by money. So we truly believe that our talents, our teams can create something for the future, which can basically, yes, change a lot of people's lives. So if we're going to take just like two simple examples, mostly maybe you know the startup called Future Meats. They basically create the artificial meat. Maybe most of people don't want to eat this kind of food, but this is the future, right? So you can imagine this is a startup which basically allows to not kill animals. They already attracted a bunch of money, more than 43 million, and the valuation is more than 900. So the company is pretty expensive, and you can see that they would love to produce the meat with a so low price. So basically, this is the future. It will happen anyway. Or let's take Airbnb. I hope that most of you know. Yeah, you can basically rent the room in any apartment in the world. So when you travel, you don't need to stay in a hotel, which is usually pretty expensive. So you go to Airbnb and you can see the numbers. So I will not tell all of them. So Airbnb really changed how we travel, right? How we stay somewhere when we travel abroad. So these two examples seems like, okay, this is good. This usually happens on not emerging market, in developed markets. How about us? So we ask ourselves, so what we can do as a Central Asia. So when we talk about these kind of startups, we know that it happens on the markets like, I don't know, Silicon Valley or Southeast Asia, where there's a lot of capital, a lot of infrastructure, a lot of support, a lot of money, and so on. But in our case, we're in Central Asia, we're an emerging market. So if we take just an overview over Central Asia, and I'm not saying about Kazakhstan only, this is, I would love to highlight. We have a Central Asia, and we are more interested for the fund, we're more interested for the world, if we position ourselves as a region, as one region, even in terms of like you are doing the startup, 19 million in Kazakhstan, not so much, but 75 million in the Central Asia, this is the market, potential market. We have economic growth for sure. We know that just in Kazakhstan, we have this number, 85 million invested in VC. This is our subjective opinion. If we take the whole Central Asia, I think it will be maybe up to 100 million. But if you compare it even to Russia, I mean, just before what happened with our neighbor, actually, we were 10 times smaller. And this is kind of not normal. I think it's not normal situation that we have to definitely fix. Yes, we're dependent on a fuel, but if we take again Kazakhstan, not just one country, but as a region, let's think that we only share in the global economy 0.3% with only one of total population. So in other words, we're so small that we're not so interesting. So how we can actually change it? And the startups, the venture capital can be the answer. So I tried to make it pretty simple. We have talents, we have area, we have a market where we can test everything. Sincerely, we have so many niches that we can test everything. So we call it testing area. Our services are so cheap, right? If you compare our salaries, our developer salaries to international one, it's huge difference. But still, we're a small market, small VC, small tickets, and still no unicorns. But when we talk about the market, again, as a testing area, we all dream that we have to go and scale somewhere where we have big markets, big tickets, and big venture capital markets. So with a lot of opportunities. But it's not so kind of a bad situation still. If we take a look at the better numbers, let's say that is our kind of research, we got a pretty good e-commerce market, which is 3 billion already. And you can imagine that I think in just 4 years, or maybe even less, it will become 8 billion. So it means that everyone has its own place. We can do a lot of in e-commerce. We see that venture capital grows year by year, which is really important. We have pretty young generation or population. Someone will ask that 45, are you young? But according to the World Bank, you are young if you are from 18 till 45. So we have this majority of population, which means we have talents and innovators who can actually, usually on these kind of ages, we build something new. We have, the growth in Align payments up to 3, which is pretty good and important sign. Mostly, when I even talk to the guests, they usually tell me, like, your deals are so small, the investments are so small, and so on. I usually say, no, we have already the cases when we get even the deals up to 10 million. Maybe you know the startup, right? It's a Pine Melon, or we know it as Arbuz here. But Pine Melon, they raised 10 million check and just went to US for scaling. And we have the list of them. I mean, the startups with maybe not 10, a little bit less, but there are the deals happening with these checks. And which is good. I always say, we have 5,000 startups right now in Central Asia. 5,000. And it's not just like I am taking this number from anywhere or somewhere. We have our own database, and we talk with our partners, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan. We know their numbers. So at right this moment, we have 5,000 innovators and teams who are creating their own tech stories. So this is a kind of good pipeline to work with. So how we help them and how we actually participate in this kind of stories, how we create our own ecosystem. So this is the kind of classic way of existence of the startup. So it starts from idea, we get a pre-seed, seed stage, you're launching somewhere on international markets, or you grow on the local market, and you go to the growth stage up to unicorn, to the success story. Maybe you're going to sell the business, maybe it will be IPO, who knows. So we totally understand that we're in an emerging market. It's a new market. So what we do? I decided to put it in this way since for the last 2 or 3 years we have developed pretty quick, and most people ask, what is most? Is it only fund? Is it only hub or something? So this is the story how we help with the startup. So you basically can come up with an idea, you come with a prototype or something, you just start it. You come to the most incubator in our case. What we provide networking, this kind of type. We provide education, mentorship, and access to the first investments. It can be investments from our side. We also invest as a holding. It's just small checks, but we invest. And I would say that we have a pretty good experience since we already completed 20 incubation acceleration programs in 11 years for now. More than 10,000 people, I think, went through us, and more than 6.2 million attracted. So it means I truly believe in networking, I truly believe in people, so I love to connect people. That's what we actually do. We connect investors and startups. So we did it for many years, so this is what incubated us. What is next? So you're on a pre-seed, you have some prototype, you have some minimum viable product, you have some traction, you're growing. So you're heading to become the seed, right? You have some sales. So what else we can, and how we actually help you? Of course, incubator, even it's on the kind of the first block, it's still working on these stages. But in terms of investments already, as a business angels, we invest as you may. I think you already met some co-founders of YouMay. They were here today, Oljas, Adil, and others. So YouMay, it's now 76 members. It's a 76 business angels. And we all co-invest, which is good. It's not like, we're giving the money. Most of the business angels and investors in the club, they're smart investors. They would like to also support you non-financially. Starting from December of the last year and January this year, we closed 8 deals. So we co-invested 1 million. I know that already I got some questions from the startup. So if you would love to come to YouMay, basically you can go through the website or just come to me after my pitch, and we will share the business cards. But you can expect that we can invest in your startup up to 300K in the club. So I think for emerging markets, pretty kind of a good number, especially for the early stage of startups. So we totally understand that for the pre-seed and seed, we, as the most holding, we cannot invest. So that's why we created the fund. Basically, Most Ventures is a first institutional investor in the Central Asia. We are the first in AIFC, and we are happy that more and more funds are occurring there. So what we do as a fund? So you can see that we are on the seed stage. We invest on the seed stage, launch and growth stage. I'm going to come back to the previous slide, but here our numbers up to date. So our fund is a 10 million fund. We have a mandate. Our mission, we invest in founders from Central Asia who do the global business. So we are looking for founders here, abroad, but they should be from Central Asia. We truly believe in our talent. That's what we do. We created it in 2021, and we deployed 1,275,000 in 6 months. We're actually the new fund. We started to invest actually from, I remember the first transfer, the first deployment we did in December. So in 6 months, we did this. And this is our portfolio companies. So it means that we truly believe in what we do. They do. They're all scalable, and I'm pretty happy to see how they grow. Some of them we haven't announced yet, especially Adapt. Other deals we already announced. And what is our value? It's not just our money. Basically, it's our expertise and network. So you can see the venture partners are just some examples. So basically, when you come to us, we can help you not just with the money, but we can find you the co-investor. And the co-investor can be pretty cool funds, like 500. I don't think that we have to tell you that 500 is pretty cool, right? Quest Ventures from Southeast Asia, Seed Stars from Europe, and so on. So we co-invest with these funds, and we're happy that they truly believe in our pipeline, in our startups. So you can see that we have these kind of things on these kind of stages, and this is how we support. But in general, on the basic stuff, all startups would love to be in one place, right? To be in one space where the synergy happens, where the other entrepreneurs also work, and actually they can communicate, even just to grab a cup of coffee and just to talk. So that's why we totally understand that we needed to create the hub. So we created MOS Hub. It's a new space, up to 5,000 square meters, 700 workplaces. So we're not creating just a space. We're creating the community and access to investors and startups. Basically, it will be 3 audiences in our hub: startups, corporates, and investors. What we try to do in our hub, it's community, and basically we call it focus on product services. It means when you have a space, when you have the office in our space, it means that accountant, the lawyer, IT developers, IT school, and so on, they are all around. They are also the residents. So if you need someone, if you need to register the contract, I don't know, you need to find the accountant, you would love to find the partner, and so on, you potentially can find it in MOS Hub. But we decided that we will not stop just in Almaty. These are the plans, but we started to implement it. So as I said, we're the early stage kind of platform. We're early, the stage where we support the startup on early stage. So we're saying that we're scaling not just a product, we're scaling people. In order to create this big scalable story, we decided that we're going to open MOS Hub in not just Almaty. So in the fall, I think it will be October or November, we're launching MOS Hub Tashkent. I think on the next year, first quarter, we will going to launch Bishkek. I just came from San Francisco just 2 weeks ago. We're going there again in August. We are opening the office and co-working, co-living space for our Central Asia startups in US. So I would love to announce that in September, we're launching the Scale Up Accelerator. So if you're heading to US, anyway, without you plan to head to US, please come, we can talk, and we are preparing the program just for the startups who would love to scale to US. It will be education, mentorship, networking, and which is important, when you go there to San Francisco, we're going to provide you the space. We're going to provide you the network, and we are ready to invest in this kind of stories. So we are looking for the startups who has a plan to go to US anyway. So we'll be happy to be part of this journey. And also, we now know that a lot of startups like, okay, I will not give some examples since it will be the list. They would love to go to the Southeast Asia. It's a huge market. So I think it's a good idea for you to think of it. And we, as an ecosystem player, would open the platform, the office over there. I think it will be like in the second half of the next year. So this is the whole idea. And again, as I said at the beginning, we think that venture capital is voting for future by money, and we're already voting. So what I actually explained, this incubate, accelerate, and the stuff, we are open for cooperation, collaboration. So if you see that we can make some kind of win-win story together, I am open. And thank you very much. Here's my contacts. Thanks. Thank you.
Дамы и господа, во-первых, ваши аплодисменты Алиму Хамитову, сооснователь и управляющий партнер Most Venture, сооснователь Angels Club. Спасибо